Well, President Donald Trump is promising to, quote, lead a movement to revamp the nation's election system by doing away with mail-in voting. Despite no evidence of widespread voter fraud, the president says he'll sign an executive order ahead of next year's midterm elections, but that would likely face legal challenges. The Constitution gives states the power to oversee elections, not the federal government. The president has often rallied against the practice. Switzerland, Germany, Greece, and the UK and Austria are among the 34 countries that allow some form of mail-in voting. And continuing our coverage on the controversial topic, we take a look at the information that we're getting from residents we took to the streets following President Trump's announcement about mail-in ballots. NBC 10's Maya Holloway talked with locals to get their opinion and reaction. She brings us their responses.
It'd be good. We know where it's going in.
I think it's a good thing. I think my wife and myself have always gone in and had to show our ID, and they check it off because it's on the book, and then we vote. And that's the way it should be. I mean, if you mail in a ballot, who's to say it's right?
President Donald Trump took to social media to announce a new movement, getting rid of mail-in voting and voting machines, claiming they cause voter fraud. President Trump said, quote, "I'm going to lead a movement to get rid of mail-in ballots, and also, while we're at it, highly inaccurate, very expensive, and seriously controversial voting machines, which cost 10 times more than accurate and sophisticated watermark paper, which is faster and leaves no doubt at the end of the evening as to who won and who lost the election." Some local residents agree with this statement. One resident says that this will prove a challenge to her grandmother, who cannot physically vote in person but only by mail.
Well, it's very useful because of my grandmother. She mails out her ballots because she's elderly, and it makes it easier for her to just mail it out instead of waiting in line and doing it like that.
Trump says he will begin his attempts by signing an executive order ahead of the 2026 midterm elections, an order which could cause some legal challenges. In West Monroe, for your Arklamas News Source, I'm Maya Holloway.